Guess we'll start back here in the bathroom. Everything's about how you left it. I've cleaned that a few times. Drain's been working okay. It's in the shape it's in. Shelves are still good. Closet doors, all the pocket doors and everything throughout the house works. There's a closet fixed, painted. Good and done. The garage has been redone 4 or 5 times. Can't make up my mind how I want it. I turned your shelf into a bike rack. Just some leftover car parts, nothing greasy, just some springs and a muffler. Everything's in here. Started doing some woodworking, got myself a drill press and a bench press. And notice how the water here, it's coming out of the drain still. Comes out here. It's wet. I've tried everything to fix it and unclog it, and it won't. I don't know if we need to call the city now or something and have the thing inspected or what, but it just won't drain. There's all your stuff you left behind. The roof. The roofer that was over, he said the reason why it doesn't dry all the way is because there's too much shade and the amount of rain and humidity we have. So it is what it is. There's your garage door opener. I've tried fixing it 2 or 3 times. It always comes back with the same errors. I gave up. Done some work to the front of the house. Cleaned up your little area here. Cleaned up that area. We've changed the plants out. The crawling palm's crawling because it's not getting enough light. But everything's good. Door is still unscathed. Grass doesn't really grow. No sunlight, but we get the clovers, which is nice. Side yard I've been doing some work with. We got a mulch line going along the side of the house. A little bit over here behind the bushes, not so much. But focusing on the sides. So I've got everything trimmed up and kept nicely. You'll be impressed with the backyard when we get there. The staghorn fell off during a storm. Your chain broke. It kind of disintegrated. Honestly, I don't miss it. Fence is still in one piece, it's standing up. Had a couple panels blow loose in a few storms, had to throw some new screws in, nothing major, nothing we didn't think would happen. And here's your side yard. Looks a little bit different. All the plants that you see in the backyard I took from the far corner, including all the banana palms. As it spawns off new ones, I've been replanting them. Eventually I want to cover this whole area with just banana palms, just because shit doesn't grow over here, or stuff doesn't grow over here. Everything around the air conditioner is trimmed and clean. There's no overgrowth hanging near it. I'm trying to keep everything from growing back here. I'll add more mulch when I get more money. Like I said, there's one I just took off today. They just kind of come out of the root structure. You just plop them and put them in and give them water and they grow again. These are all ones that have spawned off of that one. So, this is what it is. And I don't think those are blueberries at all. Whoever sold those and told you those are blueberries or gave them to you, they're not. I had somebody look at them and they said they're not blueberries. So, I'm trying to get them to grow either way. Have your line of grass plants. I had to put this in. All the dirt, everything from like around the patio and down off the tree washed out your side yard from the storms. That's why I did such a heavy renovation on the backyard. Actually, all the dirt you see here was over here. As you see, this part's kind of lifted off the trail. This whole area back to the lime tree was probably a foot taller. All this was covered. You can see the dirt on it. Down here on the fence, the dirt was all the way up like 2 inches above that bar on the fence. So I mean, it was easily 4 to 6 inches of dirt, and it was all from over here. So I took everything out of the back area, which I'm going to use as a garden here soon once I get money. But all the grass plants came out of there. I rooted those down, moved all the soil, and it lasted through the last 3 storms without runoff. So that was pretty good. These are both from in the back in the corner. They're coming back. There's new growth. This is new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth. It's all coming back. left a little pterodactyl tree because it's cool and I didn't want to chance killing it because I don't know how to move it properly. Longevity spinach, African spinach, and when I get some, like I said, more stuff to plant, I'll plant it. If I get some more mulch, I'd like to do the whole oak tree too. I got a mulch pile going here, or whatever, compost pile. Here's your horrible behind the shed corner that you had. Not so horrible anymore. It had a big mulch pile, let it sit down for about 6 months. I just kind of flattened it into nothing and I spread it out all over the place. And then went and bought a bunch of mulch and finished it off. Try to keep the mulch line all along by the side of the sheds and stuff too. Keeps all the growth from it so nothing tries to live underneath it, because there's no place to hide, no snakes or anything. Sid, this is your behind the shed. Now take note, all this wood, including that giant branch, came off of your oak tree within the last 6 months. That big one, that would have taken out a roof, a car, or the shed. The arborist I talked to said that there is a lot of undergrowth that needs trimmed out of the oak tree for it to be safe. Just thought I'd let you know that. Said, got the mulch line all along the side of the yard too. Really helps with the mowing and the maintenance. Every now and then we get the overgrowth from the neighbor's yard. Get some of these lovely frickin' vines. They're so invasive. Hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. I throw them in the yard and then I just mow over them. Juniper tree is aggressive as hell. That's one tree I'd like to get rid of, this thing, just because it is so aggressive. Look at all this. This was all cleared a week ago and there's new ones all over the place within days. And I don't like it. It's a crappy tree. But all mulched, all cleared, all weeded. All mulched, all cleared, all weeded. Look, we even have juniper all the way down here. 10 feet away from the tree a week later. It's growing new ones. It's ridiculous. It's a predatory tree. All this was moved around. These were some of your plants that were in the pots. Moved them over here. They're just now starting to root and take off. This one I was really scared about it, but it's going good. Path stones. Kept your porch pretty decent. This gets horribly dirty with pollen. The inside porch, all the screens are still intact. There's 1 or 2 small holes, just wear and tear stuff. Most of it's from leaves and crap blown around. Dogs don't get to come out here or anything. Just kind of our little sitting area. And had a couple trees fall down in the neighbor's yard over there, so now you get a nice sunset drop in the summer, which is pretty. And then we come in, we get greeted by the puppies. Come on, back up. Back up, sit, 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 sit. You're not being very good at all. I'm trying to show them you're a good girl and you're wanting to dance. House is all intact. Moved the bed around numerous times. Just an awkward room to fill because of the double door thing, which I'm sure you kind of knew. Oh, you go walk around with us? Kitchen's all good. Sink gets used constantly. It holds up. All the appliances are working fine. You now have a ice maker with crystal clear ice. Whoop, well, you have it. That's because you have a 7 filter reverse osmosis water filter installed now. That's the reservoir, that's the filtration system. Real easy canisters, unscrew, put new filters in. No problem, idiot can do it. Let's see, what else? Living room. Everything's intact. The new Hunter fan that we put up works fine. Also, there's a fan in the kitchen now, if you didn't notice that. And it's been there since a week after I moved in, and it's fine. So it's a good one. Okay, bedroom. Gotta have your light turned off always. Just bedroom. Everything's good in here. You need light bulbs, Logan. In here, other bedroom. Everything's kind of good. No problems, no troubles, no bubbles. Bathroom. Here's the sink job. Like he said, everything came undone like almost instantly within days after he sprayed it on, because he said the sink's just toast. If you want to do a vanity, let me know. I mean, we can find one that closely fits the size, and you know, you want to purchase one from, like, Costco's got a couple of good ones and stuff, pretty cheap, $300-400 bucks for the whole thing, cabinets, everything. We can make it fit. Making it match the pink, that's another story. Bathroom held up fine. That's just little soaps going. It needs soft scrub or whatever. It'll be fine. But the tub held up just fine. That's about it. Everything's okay. Little upset with the light fixture. I kind of made a light fixture out of a beer box because this entire thing up here, the entire cage is held in by a bent nail, not even a screw, nothing. Nothing's up to code. That's why the electrician wouldn't touch it, because it's just somebody half-assed it in there. That's about it. Tree trimming, the garage door opener would be nice. I've tried fixing it. I can't. And yeah, just slow project at the yard.